Level 5 Drive, Advanced Driver Assist Systems Calibrations. You've got questions, we've got answers. Why do I have to calibrate the ADAS just because we did a wheel alignment? The answer to this question is two words: thrust angle. When we're talking about ADAS sensors, particularly those on the front of the vehicle, such as the lane keep assist camera or the collision avoidance radar, these items are either influenced by or they're directly set up using the vehicle thrust angle. The act of performing a wheel alignment can change the thrust angle and thus requires that any sensors operating from or affected by that condition will need to be recalibrated. In a perfect world, the thrust angle and the vehicle center line are the same. In the real world, we have to deal with various tolerances, such as when the vehicle's built, when it's repaired, when it's being measured. These variables can conspire to create a thrust angle which may not match the vehicle center line. When we add to that the methods applied during the wheel alignment process, the thrust angle may not end up in the same place that it was prior to the event that caused us to need a wheel alignment now. So it takes very little deviation to create a situation where the ADAS may not function correctly or may not function at all, even if there's no dash light or DTC set. And you can see our FAQ video, Why Can't I Just Drive the Car to see if I need to calibrate ADAS, for a real-world example of what happens if a sensor is off by just a minimal amount. Thrust angle is a function of the rear wheel toe condition. In the illustration, we have negative toe at the left rear wheel and positive toe at the right rear wheel. The straight line that's created at the center line of the two rear wheels is the thrust line. The thrust angle is the difference between the vehicle center line and the thrust line. We tend to think of things like wheel alignments in absolute terms. After all, they publish these specs for a reason, right? But taking a look at an alignment report, you can see that there are tolerances allowed in the same way that we have tolerances in collision repair, and the OEM even has a tolerance range in the manufacturing process. Interestingly, the vehicle we got the specs from had been recalibrated. The owner had a new windshield installed, and the glass company had their ADAS equipment on site and performed the calibration. However, the OEM guidelines were not followed and a wheel alignment was not performed before calibration. And the end result's a vehicle with an improperly working lane keep assist system. There are no dashboard lights on, there's no DTC set. In this case, it's a passive system and it just alerts the driver if the vehicle drifts out of its lane. But it certainly illustrates the importance of having the ADAS systems calibrated by somebody who can research and apply the OEM guidelines and provide documentation of their processes. So here's the bottom line. If you don't know with absolute certainty, ideally that you can document, that the ADAS systems that you're dealing with are in the correct state to perform as expected, then they need to be calibrated. This includes systems that calibrate dynamically. You can test drive the car and trigger the calibration and it'll have a result, but if the initial state isn't known to be correct, then you're back to garbage in, garbage out, because we don't know what this system is actually doing. Anytime there's any question, do I need to calibrate? Should I calibrate? The answer is yes, have the system calibrated. We're Level 5 Drive, Advanced Driver Assist Systems Calibrations. ADAS is all we do.